Hello and welcome to our Tamiya TT-02 Type S build from RC Empire, and welcome to the final episode before we hit the track with this car and see what it can really do. Now in our second to last video, you saw that after binding everything up and plugging in our battery, we only had forward and brake function from our Hobbywing speed controller, and I am hoping this is related to the running mode of the ESC. So in this video, we will quickly be unboxing and taking a look at our new programming box, seeing how easy it is to use and seeing if we can get reverse on our car. So let's get started. Now Hobbywing currently have two programming boxes available, with this being the more expensive, nicer looking and more compact version with the LCD display screen, and this can be picked up for around £20. It comes in this compact black box, and on the front it's got a few features and a couple of functions on the side. Now note, this can be used with both Xerun and Easy Run series speed controllers. If we open it up, inside you can firstly see this USB cable. Now this is a bog standard USB, with one side being a micro USB and the other side being a standard USB Type A, and this lets you plug in your programming box into a computer. In this red bubble wrap we have the programming box, and under this we have a few more wires and our instruction manual. This first wire is the one that we will be using for our Xerun V3.1 Speed controller, which we will be seeing in use later on. And this has a JR3P connector on each end. These are the wires that will connect the programming box to the speed controller. The second type again has a JR3P connector on one side for the programming box and a ZH 1.53P connector on the other side. The actual programming box comes in this tough red bubble wrap, and immediately when you first take it out you can feel the quality of the box. It feels really nice and really solid. Quickly, to give you an idea of the size of the box, it's approximately 54mm high, 91mm long, and 18mm thick, which fits perfectly into a small pocket. Now on the right hand side of the box we have something that is missing from the cheaper model, and that is a battery checking terminal. And you can use this to test the voltage of your batteries. To use this, you can either plug the battery straight into the box via your balance leads, or you can plug the battery into the balance adapter and then plug the adapter into the box. On the left hand side, you've got your main power ports. The port on the left is to connect the box to a PC, either to update firmware or to use a PC as a power supply so you don't need a battery. The middle port connects the programming box to your ESC, and the right port is for an external battery when you are programming OPTO speed controllers. In terms of the feel and quality, as mentioned, this is a really nice unit. The buttons have a nice solid click and are easy to push, which is great when it's freezing cold outside and you might have gloves on. And the whole box just seems really solid. So that's it for the unboxing. If we bring in our TT-02 and fire it up, you can see that we don't currently have reverse. So get your JR3P cable and stick one end into the programming box, making sure that the white wire is on the S and the black wire is on the negative terminal. Take the other side and stick it into your speed controller, again making sure that the black wire fits into the negative terminal. And that's it, you're ready to turn the car on via the on and off button on the ESC. Note that with some of the Easy Run series speed controllers, you have to remove the receiver end of the receiver to speed controller wire and plug that directly into the programming box, because there is no separate port on the speed controller. Okay, so if we switch on the car, the first thing you can see is this amazing bright clear LCD screen, again which is excellent if you are out in the field. And what you need to do is click any button for it to move on from this screen and connect to the car. And there you go. Here we've got the software version. The way the buttons work, very simply, the items button cycles through the items you want to change. For example, your running mode, your reverse speed, drag brake, etc. And there are 25 items and parameters you can cycle through. Secondly, the value button lets you change the value of the items, and again, you can cycle through the values of each option. Now, what we are interested in is the running mode. So under running mode, we have the value options: forward with brake, forward and reverse and brake, or forward and reverse only. So if we select forward, brake, reverse, we can lock this in and confirm the change by clicking the OK button, and you should get a saving data message like this. The RP button just takes you back to the main menu and lets you cycle to see fun stuff like motor and ESC temperature, and even your maximum reached RPM. So with that done, if we power everything down and unplug the box, we should now have reverse. So there's forward, and finally there's reverse. And as you have seen, we have left all other settings for now on the ESC as default. So that is it for the changing of our running mode on this car. Before we finish, in case any of you want to see the options and values on the programming box in more detail, I will just randomly go through a few of the items and cycle through a few of the values. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you picked up a few new things. In the next video, we will be breaking this car loose around the track and opening up the throttle. And what we will also be doing later on, when our track has dried out and when done with our testing, is to change a few parameters on this programming box and see how the car reacts. And what's nice is that with this little box, we can keep an eye out on the motor and speed controller temperatures too. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Please rate and subscribe and let us know if there's anything you would like to see. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.